families are demanding change at the VA hospital in Tomah, Wisconsin. They're testifying in front of lawmakers at the facility. The hospital is under investigation following 3 deaths there. 12 News was the first to bring you exclusive interviews with a whistleblower in this case and the family of 35-year-old Jason Simkuski of Stevens Point. His parents say he was overprescribed opiates. 27-year-old Jacob Ward of Milwaukee and 74-year-old Thomas Patrick Bear of Marshfield also died at that facility. 12 News' Craig McKee has been following this story, and he joins us live from Tomah tonight. Craig?
Good evening to you, Toya. In fact, here in Tomah, the Cranberry Country Lodge and Convention Center behind us was packed. 150 or so people inside listening to the hearing here today. A very special hearing, in fact. There are 2 whistleblowers and 3 family members on the panel telling unthinkable stories to the congressional members who were here today and senators. Stories about veterans who have died reportedly at the hands of doctors at the Tomah VA. Difficult to listen to, but the truth coming out today for those family members on record. Wisconsin Senators Ron Johnson and Tammy Baldwin sat side by side as a bipartisan panel, listened intensely to testimony about lack of care, questionable treatment practices, and lack of accountability. Now, thrust into the national spotlight, of course, the witnesses poured out painful details about the cost of blowing the whistle and tragic loss of life.
I have argued with Jason's doctors for the last 4 years about them over-medicating him. I was always told that I wasn't their patient, even though I was his dad who truly cared about him. What I would like to know is if Jason was their son, would they have had him on all these medications?
I just wish the whistle I blew would resurrect those who have died due to the mistreatment.
I blew the whistle and was fired for standing up for doing what was safe and right for the veterans. How many veterans' lives need to be lost? We are supposed to be taking care of these veterans returning from war, not creating a war that they will not survive.
Now, even though we spoke to the Simkuski family, also the whistleblower Ryan Honnell at the start of this investigation, hearing them today on the panel was very moving for the entire audience there. Then the second panel came up after those witnesses left. That second panel, VA members, also the Inspector General's office. Coming up at 6 o'clock, the hardline questioning they received on who dropped the ball in the first place and what the game plan is now moving forward. Live in Tomah, Craig McKee, WISN 12 News.
Thank you, Craig. And as we mentioned, 12 News conducted the first TV interview with one of the whistleblowers. At the center of this case, you saw him there, Ryan Honnell, is a war veteran suffering from PTSD after serving in Iraq. He was working at the VA in Tomah last August when Jason Simkuski died.
It hit me hard, and I guess, you know, him dying in this facility, I was actually working here when he died. I was like 2 weeks into the job, and just knowing that if the VA wouldn't have swept that under the rug, Jason would be alive today.
Honnell claims he was asked to falsify attendance records for a doctor and that other staffers came to him with allegations patients were being doped up on opiates. He says that's when he went to Senators Baldwin and Johnson. And you can watch our interviews with the parents and the whistleblowers on our website, WISN.com. You'll find a link on the homepage there. You can also find it on our mobile app.